Welcome to section B, exercise 14 of What Can I Paint Next art course. In this one, we're going to apply the 5 questions of who, why, what, where and when to a still life. In this one, what I've done is I've gone and I'm using flowers. I'll go through the questions and I'll let you know my thinking behind the whole painting. So, who was I aiming it at? I'm aiming at people who feel different, feel like they stand out, feel like they don't fit in. It's as simple as that. The why. What I'm trying to do in this painting, as with a lot of my work, which is about self-image, self-portrayal, how people portray themselves and change the way they look to portray either more of themselves or to cover themselves up. I've done quite a lot of my artwork about that. So this one, I wanted to say, be proud of being different, stand up and be different, enjoy being beautiful and different. So I've done this with flowers. This is the what. I went to a local florist, Roses and Posies, and I got together, I spoke with the florist and I got together some just white chrysanthemum flowers, quite plain ones. And then right in the middle, I have a bright, gorgeous, fresh sunflower. And it's the idea that you've got all these flowers that are exactly the same, but one bright sunflower stands out and it's proud and it's tall. And the way I've set it up as well, the composition side, it's going to be done, even though the white flowers are in a landscape format, the tall sunflower makes it definitely a portrait format. So there's the what. Proud sunflower, proud bright sunflower, standing straight amongst plain white gathered chrysanthemums. Again, using the idea of going back to the section A, you see what I did there? So that was the what. Where? I've set this up in the studio. I bought the flowers. I spent some time messing around with them, deciding what pot I was going to put them in, whether it was going to be a tall pot or a short pot. And I thought, right, what's going to be in the background? And I've decided on doing more of a dreamscape again, something a bit out of the imagination. So I'm thinking of doing some sort of window frame in the background with the sky looking through and some sort of black and white checkerboard walls. I'm going to sketch that out. When? Now, I'm trying to do it so that it's like a morning sunlight or an evening sunlight hitting the flowers. I haven't got morning nor evening sunlight all day, so I'm using a really hot halogen lamp to side light it so it looks like the light's going to be coming through the window. That's the plan anyway. Right, so I've got my idea. I bought all my flowers. I'm using the idea of still life with these questions to portray a meaning within my painting. And that's what exercise 14 is all about. It's exploring this idea of getting a meaning across using still life. Okay, let's have a look at the planning sheet. I've already just run through everything we're going to be putting onto the planning sheet. Let's just write it all down now. So, who is people who don't fit in? Why? Why am I painting it? Be proud and different. That's all I need to write there. I don't need to write a whole essay or anything. That tells me why it's about being proud and different. What am I painting? Well, I'll show you in this little video bit here. I have the chrysanthemums at the bottom and the large sunflower set up within the pot, side lit like a morning, and I'm going to do some sort of window frame in the background. So what? Sunflower, chrysanths, lots, side lit, window in the background. Where is it? Dreaming, surrealist, imaginative land. When is it? It's either early morning or late evening. Right, sources. I've taken photographs, taken from setup, and here I'm going to put photos, sketches, and still life in setup. Sketches, I'm going to do one of tone, one of colour, and both of those will help me with composition. Flowers, sunflower, and chrysanthemums. I'm going to get on and do some sketching now. Find out where I'm going to go with these. When I've got it all in my head, I can start painting. See you in a bit. Right, I've got it in my head what I want. I'm going to, this page is in the format that I want to use, so I'm just going to split it into 4 and then do 4 small sketches, I think. I'm going to do a tonal one first. It's going to be dark under there. That's going to be the lightest bit, and there, so dark there. So the wall is going to be dark around here and lighter on that side. Getting darker down that side, like so. So there's a tonal idea for the painting. The next one I'm going to do is a colour idea. So I'm just going to block in the colours. Yellow of the sunflower. Really fresh yellows and greens of the sunflower leaves. And the yellow, bit of yellow on the pot. So the chrysanths have got a tiny bit of blue to them, not much. And then on this side they are really, really white. Need to get that window. Bit of light coming through it. That is going to be really important to get that darkness behind there. I want to get that dark to make those chrysanthemums really stand out. There we go. So I've got a tonal sketch here. I've got a colour sketch here. I've done a little bit of colours on a sunflower just to get my head around where I'm going to be getting the colours from. And I'm just playing with the text in the background. I think I've got it all worked out in my head now, which is what I was doing, is I'm just trying to get in my head what I'm actually going to be doing in there. So planning sheet done, sketches done, got some photographs, got the setup, taken photographs just in case the setup it starts to wilt before I finish it, or something happens to the flowers or something. So I've got the photographs just in case. I'm ready to go. The good thing about collecting the flowers myself and arranging them myself was I had complete control over what the flowers were saying, what the placement of them gave me freedom in what I was trying to communicate. Something to bear in mind when you're thinking of either going for buying flowers or doing a picture of flowers. Buying them, you get more freedom in what you say they look like. Right, I'll get started on the painting. I'll see you in a bit. Here we have the final painting. Proud to be different. In a world full of chrysanthemums, just be a sunflower. So that's my painting for exercise 14. Taking still life, applying the who, why, what, where and when, applying those questions to a still life, and then painting something that has some sort of message in it. The next exercise, exercise 15, we're going to be taking those 5 questions and then we're going to be applying them to a landscape. So you can see how even with different subject matter, you can actually use these questions for anything really, just to delve a little bit deeper into what you're trying to get across in your painting. That will then sum up the journalistic 5 W questions in section B, and we'll go on to something different. So thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.